for the estimation part 2 or confidence interval part 2. Okay? The question here is, what is the length of the confidence interval? So the length of confidence interval, since we are given with E, the value of E, we're just going to multiply it by 2, meaning 2 times 0.82, and that will be 1.64. So that will be the length of the confidence interval. Let us have the second example. Isabel owns a shoe store. She used 160 pairs of shoes as her samples for her different designs. The population standard deviation of the price of the shoes is 75 pesos. Suppose that Isabel wants a 95% level of confidence to determine the mean price of all her shoes she is selling. Okay, you have to take note that the level of confidence is 95%, the population standard deviation is 75, and our sample size is 160. Now, the question here is, for what will be our task? Our task is to compute for the margin of error of our estimate and the length of the confidence interval. So, first I put here the given N160, sigma as 75 or standard deviation, critical value of Z. Since the level of confidence is 95%, the critical value of Z will be 1.96. So, step 2, apply the formula and substitute the given. So, this is the formula, and we have here the value of Z, critical value of Z. This should be a subscript, okay? Multiplied by 75, the standard deviation, or population standard deviation, divided by the square root of the sample size. And if we're going to input this on our calculator, it will give us 11.62, or the value of E is 11.62. Since we already know the value of E, we are going to compute, or we are going to determine the length of the confidence interval, and that will be multiplying the value of E by 2. So 2 times 11.62 will give us 23.24.